So good evening, everybody. Apologies for the lateness on this stream. I had my afternoon little siesta and woke up about 35 minutes ago. So didn't hear the alarm. I was away with the fairies. I was sleeping beauty. I need my beauty sleep. I'm looking rough, boy. Jesus Christ. But listen, before we get into talking about Jovic, I am doing a watch along tonight. Sevilla versus Real Betis, El Gran Clasico. It's a massive game over there. They're both in the same city. It's like Arsenal Tottenham basically, but it's not probably quite as big as that. Well, not to the English anyway, to the Spanish, I'm sure it is. But there's not going to be fans there as far as I'm aware. But I will be doing a watch along for that tonight. So make sure you download HOTMIC. Over 400 of you have done that now. You get real stadium noise on that app. It's free of charge to download, and I get paid a few quid if you use my code and follow me. So it's a win. And next week, Premier League is back again. I'm going to be doing back to back watch-alongs all week. Every single day I'll be doing a watch-along for the Premier League. Next Wednesday, me and Chig will be doing a watch-along for the City game, Arsenal City or City Arsenal. And yeah, I get my partner in Arsenal streams back, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. So make sure you download the app. Tonight I'll be watching the game on beIN Sport, so I'm not sure whether you'll be able to sync it up to my stream because I think the game is on Premier Sport, but I'll be watching it on beIN Sport. So I don't know whether you'll be able to sync it up, but listen, go and download it. That app is absolutely superb, and when the Premier League's back, you'll be able to sync up every single one of them because I'll be watching it on BT Sport or Sky Sports. So anyway, there we go. Enough of that. We're going to start talking. It seems like I talk about this guy nearly every day now. Luka Jovic. I put a post up, I think it was yesterday, on my socials asking, would you take him? Would you have him at Arsenal? And it was really split, like 50-50 really. Like a lot of you were saying that you didn't rate him. He's bang average. And a lot of you saying that you would take him and that you do think he's a good player. Me personally, I think he's quality. I genuinely do. And I think that since he's gone to Madrid, he hasn't shown that. But at the same time, listen, a lot of you guys rate Eden Hazard, and he's not really excelled at Real Madrid either this season, has he? So Madrid themselves haven't been great this season. And a lot of new faces went into Real Madrid last summer. Obviously, Zidane's back there as manager. They spent out about 200 odd million quid last summer. They brought a whole host of new players, and trying to get everybody in into a system that suits the player personnel that they brought. It was always going to be easy, always going to be hard to do so. So, listen, I wouldn't judge Luka Jovic just off of one season at Real Madrid. The pressure of playing for that club, their fans are nuts. They'll start chasing Gareth Bale down the street if he plays 3 bad games. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like they're relentless. Our poor little snowflake players over here start crying if a player gets booed. Good job they don't play in Spain or Italy. They'll have ultras kicking the shit out of them every week, wouldn't they? But I would take Luka Jovic, and I've said this many times. I think he's decent. I think the fact that we're constantly linked to this guy, there's got to be something in this. You know, a lot of stories that get put out into the media come from the agent trying to get him a new deal at the club that he's currently at. A lot of stories come out from family members of that player. Via the player, because he can't really go out into the media and say, I want to go and play for XYZ. So leak that to the family member, the dad, the sister, the grandma, the second cousin twice removed, and then put that out there. And a lot of stories come from the football club, like Arsenal, saying, look, we're going to offer him XYZ. So Aubameyang, you want to sort your shit out, bruv, and you want to sign the contract real quick. Do I think there's something in this story? I'd actually do. Yeah, I don't know whether it's Arsenal have leaked it. I don't know whether it's Madrid that have leaked it. I don't know who's leaked it. But this story seems to have been lingering around for quite a while now. And the fact that Aubameyang's still not signed, the fact that Lacazette's linked with a move to Inter, the fact that he's been linked with Atletico for a swap for Partey or a swap for Thomas Lemar. For me, I think that there is probably something in this. And that's down to the fact that both of our strikers are being linked with moves away. Whether they both leave this summer or not remains to be seen. But listen, it's getting down to squeaky bum time on Aubameyang because just over a couple of weeks from now, his contract goes into the last year. So you know, then what do? We're then held by the short and curlies, and he's got us exactly where he wants us. He's got us into the last year of a contract. Then what do? So listen, I've said for a long, long time, since probably December time when I started doing the transfer videos for January window, that if Aubameyang gets down to the last year of his contract, we're done. We're finished. Yeah, because that's a £50 million footballer there that we're going to allow to run another contract down and walk out for free, just like we did with Ramsey all last season, should I say, into this summer. Last summer, I can't speak now. I'm still half asleep. Should I just end this and go back to bed? But we can't afford to do it again. And if you let a player run down his contract and let him walk out for free when he's a £50 million asset, the next player you go and buy has essentially cost you double what it should do. Because if we was to go and buy Jovic, we're going to pay about 40-50 million quid for him. And Aubameyang is about the same sort of fee. So get rid of Aubameyang, get Jovic in. Jovic is what, 22 years old, 23 years old? I think he's 22. 22 years old. That guy is then the future of Arsenal Football Club. Aubameyang is not the future of the football club. He's the here and now of the football club. He ain't going to be here in 3 years' time. He might not even be here in 12 months' time. So I'm sorry, when people sit and go, oh, how dare you say get rid of Aubameyang? Listen, I understand why people want to keep Aubameyang. I have seen so many people say we should keep him, let him run down his contract. He'll help us get top four, and that covers the loss by not selling him and letting him walk out for free. Engage your brains, man. Seriously. Yeah. When was the last time we got top four? Just because Aubameyang stays doesn't mean we're getting top four, because the rest of the team are dead. Yeah. So you can say keep Aubameyang, we'll get top four and he can walk for free. Yeah, cool. There ain't no guarantee on that. Yeah, Wolves are going to get better next season. Leicester will get better. Chelsea will get better. United, City, Liverpool, Spurs. You know, there's a lot of teams. There's 7 I've named. Everton, there's 8. Yeah, that's without us. That's now 9 teams vying for 4 places. Come on, man. Seriously, at the end of the day, get rid of him if he doesn't sign by the end of this month. In fact, if you don't sign by the end of next week, because then when you're going down to a week before he goes into that last year of the contract, you've got a week to then get rid. Yeah, as soon as he goes in to that last year of his contract, we're fucked. It's as simple as that, because the chances of him signing will be even slimmer. If he signs, I'll be over the moon. I'll be as happy as a pig in shit. Yeah, trust me. Yeah, because I think he's a top-class striker. His movement in and around the box is unbelievable. But at the end of the day, there's been a contract offer on the table for 6 months. He said in January, first week of January, I don't listen to media speculation. Well, hang on a minute, mate. If you can have MTV Cribs come round your gaff and show them around your gaff, why can't you sign a contract, bruv? Because you've got time to sit and show them around your gaff. Surely you can sit down with your agent and the club and tell them exactly what you want to say and go, yeah, cool, I love that. Or actually, I'm leaving, mate. Yeah, and this is where the club have to act like a big club now. Yeah, we must be one of the only teams on the planet that every single year we have this dilemma. Last year, it was Aaron Ramsey. The year before that, it was Alexis. The year before that, it was probably somebody else. The year before that, it was somebody else. The year before that, it was probably Van Persie. You know, the year before that, it was Nasri. It just goes on and on and on and on. And it is boring, man. Seriously, at the end of the day, he's a 50 million quid player. He's one of the best strikers in Europe. Yeah, we have to keep him. But if he doesn't sign that contract, and I put that contract on the table to you in December, I'm telling you straight, bruv, you better sign that by the middle of June or you're gone. Yeah? I don't see what's taken 6 months to even get to the stage where we still ain't signed it. What have we all done for 3 months? We've all been cooped up indoors, doing absolutely nothing apart from getting a long set of hairs on our head, yeah? Looking like tramps every day because we can't go and get a haircut, yeah? But he can't get on Skype or Zoom or whatever it is everyone's been using, or House Party, to his agent and to Arsenal. And go, well, this is what we need to do. We need to thrash out a deal, lads, and blah, blah, blah. Come on, man. It really ain't rocket science. At the end of the day, because he's a well-liked player at the football club in the fan base, he's getting a free pass here. Yeah? If this was Alexis, everyone would be ripping him apart, going, he's a money grabber. He's a money grabber. Yeah, but because it's Aubameyang, and everyone goes, oh, Aubameyang's amazing. He's amazing. And everyone don't have a bad word to say about Aubameyang. Yeah, he's getting a free pass. I remember when Alexis was running his contract down. Yeah, he was still banging goals in. I was at the game where he scored his last goals at Crystal Palace. Yeah, the week before that, I was up at West Brom on New Year's Eve, I think it was. Yeah, the geezer was still producing goals. He scored 9 goals that season for Arsenal before he left. And everyone was going, oh, he's a snake. He's only going to go for the money. Is that the same for Aubameyang then? Because if Aubameyang leaves, yeah, he's only going for the money then, surely. Is that the same? Or is it a double standards thing? Because everyone went, oh, Alexis is a snake. Yeah, everyone jumps on that snake vibe. And because nobody's coming out and saying it about Aubameyang, it's all right, it's Aubameyang. Let him leave for free. No, this is a business, believe it or not. Yeah, yes, it's a football club to me and to you, but it's a business. Yeah, and I'm looking at the long-term future of this football club, right? You sell the player who was taking 6 months to sign a contract. You go and buy somebody who's younger, that might not be as good right now, but has potential to kick on and be better. Yeah, he's 22 years old, 175 grand a week. That saves us money on what we're paying Aubameyang. You've still got Martinelli. You can keep Lacazette if you want to keep him. Yeah, and you've still got Pepe. Yes, we might not be as good in terms of scoring goals. We might actually be better in terms of team because we won't be playing Jovic on the left wing. Yeah, we might actually put Bukayo Saka out there or even Martinelli out there, then put Jovic up front. So we might actually be a better cohesive team with this guy than with Aubameyang. I know that sounds out there and it sounds stupid, but at the end of the day, we're playing our best striker and one of the best strikers in Europe on the left wing. You best believe, yeah, if that boy goes to Real Madrid, he ain't playing left wing. He's going straight up front. But 4 managers have played him left wing for Arsenal. That makes no sense to me. Yeah, he's not a left winger. He's a striker. Play to the guy's strengths, which we don't do. His strengths are not coming short, not tracking back and tackling people on the halfway line. His strengths are, soon as the midfielder gets the ball, spin off the back of somebody between the lines and a ball over the top or through the lines. Yeah, instead, we don't play like that. So do we really need Aubameyang up front on his own? No, probably not. Hence why he's on the left wing. Yeah, is it working with him on the left wing? No, we're 9th. Yeah, he's doing well individually. He's doing fantastic. In fact, he's doing above and beyond what I expected him to do, playing on the left wing. Yeah, but I'm sorry, we had this drama with Alexis and the fan base went mad. Yeah, this is the same drama, but because nobody's had a pop at Aubameyang, that makes it all right. So what's the difference between him and him and Alexis then? So I'll tell you something now, Alexis is 10 times the player Aubameyang was, or is. He might not be the goal scorer Aubameyang is, but in terms of player, yeah, Alexis was levels above him as a player. Yeah, technically better, can dribble past people Aubameyang can't dribble. Yeah, Aubameyang relies a lot on pace. Yeah, but you give that boy a chance in and around the penalty box, bang, it's a goal. Yeah, none of this missing sitters every game now, which he was doing last season. He's ruthless this season, yeah. But Alexis is a better footballer, yeah, and everyone was on his case. Oh, he's a snake. He's a snake. Yeah, he's going to Man United for the money. Okay, so if Aubameyang ends up at Man United, is that the same for him? Come on, seriously, man. There's so much double standards. It is unbelievable, yeah. The fact and reality is that Alexis run down a contract because he wanted to leave. Aubameyang is running down a contract because he wants to leave. It's as simple as that. Yeah, we then throw all the money at a guy who can't be bothered and would rather go into politics than play at number 10. Yeah, and now set up his own esports gaming and all that. Go and pursue your Fortnite career, bruv. Yeah, yeah, go. See you later. Give us the 350 back and see ya. Yeah, and I'm sick and tired of it every single season that we have at least one player going on and on and on about, oh, I don't listen to media speculation. It does my head in. Well, I'll tell you, there's an easy way to overcome that, Mr. Aubameyang, yeah? Sign the contract and shut everyone up, yeah? Or just come out and say, yeah, I'm not staying. The club are looking for a new club for me, yeah? That way you've nipped it in the bud. There's no more speculation. You have told us exactly what the crack is as fans, yeah? January the 6th, he put in his program notes, yeah? He doesn't listen to media speculation. It does his head in, yeah? I'm Arsenal captain. I love the club. Well, why is it taking you 6 months to sign a contract that you still ain't signed then? Yeah, if you love the club, mate, you'd sign it. Yeah, Tony Adams didn't even look how much he was getting paid. Yep, I'll have some of that. I'll play for the Arsenal. Yeah, about love the club. He don't love the club how we love the club. He loves the idea of playing for Arsenal. That's all he loves. And I'm not trying to sit here and make this an anger fest against Aubameyang because I like Aubameyang. I rate Aubameyang. I think Aubameyang's quality. He's got the best movement in and around the box of any striker in the Premier League. But you're taking the piss, yeah? Because you're coming out saying you don't listen to media speculation, but then you're letting the media speculation go on. Right, now listen, on the flip side of that, he doesn't have to sign a new contract. If he leaves for nothing, he's adhered to the terms of his current contract. So he's under no obligation to sign a contract. And that is where the club have to now step in. In just over 2 weeks, he's into the last year of his contract. We're fucked if that happens, because we're going to get peanuts, not the big money, not the big money. So go and swap him for Luka Jovic, get the deal done. He makes his granddad happy because he promised him he'd play for Madrid. We get a younger striker who might be decent in a couple of years' time. It's a win-win. Go and do it, man. Go and do it. Anyway, enough of me. Let's listen to some of your comments. Do smash the likes up if you haven't already. That would be lovely, jubbly. And do download HOTMIC if you haven't. Like I said, you probably won't be able to sync up with me tonight on that, because I will be watching the Sevilla game on beIN Sport, not Premier Sport. It's on Premier Sport, so or it's on La Liga TV if you're on Sky Sports. So I think you can watch it for free if you're on Sky Sports. I think it's on La Liga TV. So there we go. Big up selling _green. Just realised what that name was as I read it. Sell Aubameyang and Laka, get Jovic and Partey. I'm okay with Nketiah as backup. Well, there we go. Martinelli's backup as well. And the thing is, this is the thing, right? Arsenal fans have this strange fetish about Aubameyang and Lacazette. I've seen bigger and better players leave this football club, and we've still continued. So, listen, if they both leave, and we went and did Jovic and Partey, for me, we're a better football team, because we've not got a striker up front that gets a free pass and can't score an away goal for 2 years. Yeah, we ain't playing our best striker on the left wing. We can actually play a left winger on the left wing. And we've got a proper defensive or stroke box-to-box midfielder. That makes us better. Go and ask any Liverpool fan, were they crying when they sold Coutinho and brought in Van Dijk and Alisson? No, the champions of Europe. And they've walked a title. Sometimes you have to let go of these big names, yeah, and go and get a team. And if that means Aubameyang and Lacazette have to go, well, I'm sorry. I've seen better strikers than both of them at this football club. So I ain't gonna lose no sleep over that. And we have to do same. Big up my guy, Transmission. Thank you for your donation, buddy. Ozil replacement should be our #1 priority. What, you've got green in your thing as well? What's that? Why is everyone smoking weed today? Mate, Ozil replacement. Gunnosaurus, bruv. He's free. Evening Screwflex. Hope you're good, buddy. Hope you're well. Big up Simpy. I see a minute ago you said you just subscribed. So thank you, mate. Appreciate that. If you haven't stuck a like on this video, do so right now. I'd appreciate that as well. Aubameyang don't want to be at the club. Let him follow Laka out. Says Brad on Twitch. Pratik says Raul said he wants Champions League and didn't sack Emery when he bottled everything. Raul said no player will be allowed to run their contract down, and we have the same problem as Gazidis. It's exactly the point I'm trying to get to. Yeah, that Raul sat there with Laura Woods and Vinay a week or so before Europa League final. So that's over a year ago now, and said no player will go down to the last 2 years of their contract. If they do and they don't sign, they're gone. Yeah, we got 7 going into the last year of their contract at the end of this month. Yeah, so he should resign. Yeah, he should go. Jovic to replace Laka's talent and Partey at CDM. Listen, I'd do that swap. I'd do the swap for Partey. I'd do a Jovic swap for Aubameyang. Yeah, we cannot afford to let Aubameyang leave for nothing. Ray Parlour also said he never looked at his contract. There you go. Proper Arsenal. Ray Parlour's played more Premier League games for Arsenal than any other player in our club's history in the Premier League era. Proper footballer. He'd walk into our midfield right now. Big up DJ Fury. Hope you're good, mate. Gonna do 5 more minutes, maybe. I rate him, but I love Arsenal more. And that's my point. People are sitting and go, oh, you're so negative. You're so toxic. No, I speak reality. I speak truth. If you want Aubameyang to stay and leave for nothing, where's your ambition? And then you'll all be sat there crying that the owner's got none. Yeah? The ambition starts with the fans. If Aubameyang's going to run his contract down, we're going to make that decision for you, bruv. You ain't running that down with us. We're the Arsenal, mate, yeah? You're gone. See you later. Yeah? We're swapping you for Luka Jovic. See you later. We've already agreed with Real Madrid. Jovic is coming in. You're going the opposite way. He can go and fulfill his granddad's dream of playing for Madrid. we get ourselves a younger striker who might, just might, make us better as a team. Yeah. And before people read between the lines, I'm not saying Jovic is a better striker than Aubameyang. No way. Yeah. But he might make us a better team, because then we're not playing a striker on the left wing. We're actually going to play a left winger who can whip the ball into the box. You could then play Pepe or Reece Nelson or whoever you wanted at number 10. Yeah. And then you've got a striker up front. You can even play Lacazette at number 10, which is something I've said for over a year. And nobody listens. Soon as other bigger accounts say it, oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, been saying it for a year. It makes me laugh. Soon as other people come out with stuff, it's, oh, yes, okay, well, we can't say anything bad about Aubameyang. We can't say anything bad about Mesut Ozil. We can't slag off Lacazette. Well, I can, because I demand better. And listen, we're going to have this problem again next summer with Lacazette, because he's down to the last 2 years of his contract at the end of this month. So there we go. Do you think Arsenal can get top 4 next season, says DH? That all depends on what we do this summer, mate, if I'm being honest. If we can go and get rid of a load of dead wood and go and get a couple of good players in, then yeah, why not? What's your take on Delafeu? Overhyped pace merchant. There you go, short and sweet. Maybe we could play Jovic as a cam. Yeah, maybe. Big man, little man. Like, you know, we could maybe go with that. He's a tall, physical guy. Win the flick on headers. For somebody else running through. Maybe Martinelli. Who knows? Big up my boy, Count Shro. Count Shro. I'm just going to call you Count Shro, bruv. I've had a long, tiring day working. Can you say Hecky B, Daddy, Daddy? I'm not a performance seal, bruv, but I do that just for you, yeah? Hecky B. I mean, come on, seriously, don't even get... I'm going to bypass that. We're going to move on. Jovic ain't the one, says Krish. I can see why people don't want him. I get that. I genuinely do get that. But do you rate Schlubberschlei? Schlubberschlei has got a Bond villain's name, so I'll take him in a heartbeat. He might be a bit ruthless in that midfield. Real Life Gunner says, why is it our club does stupid thing of letting players run their contracts down and leaving for peanuts? I'm sick of this club always doing wrong things time and time again. Thank you for watching on Twitch. If you haven't followed my Twitch, link below with HOTMIC. Go and follow HOTMIC. I get paid a few quid if you use my code. Follow me on the app. It's free. I will be on there tonight. Although I'm not watching it on Premier Sports tonight, the Sevilla game. But from next week when I do all the Premier League stuff, you'll be able to sync up in real time. Big up my boy Sergio. How's Tricks, baby? I reckon he's already been sold, but Arsenal don't want to announce it yet. We'll see decapitated statues outside of the Emirates. We won't, mate. We won't, because Arsenal fans are a bunch of pussies. Yeah, it's as simple as that. Because if they had any balls, we'd already be winning titles, mate. They didn't bother turning up for the Wenger protests. They didn't turn up for the Kroenke protest. They left Turkish loitering outside with about 40 people there. Yeah. So people can give it all that online. The fact and reality is when it comes down to doing something, they're all in hiding, mate. It's all lip service online to get likes and retweets. And I remember, even though I wasn't dead against the owner, because I can see the bigger picture, and I'm not trying to mug Turkish off, he's my pal, man. Yeah, I tried to help Turkish get as many people there by promoting his little protest on the kit launch day. I tried to help him out as much as I could. I spoke to him. I said, listen, I'll push it for you. I'll help you. But, you know, if you looked on Twitter, you'd see that he was getting 1,000 retweets, 1,000 likes. And then the amount of people that turned up, it's all lip service, mate. Arsenal fans are all lip service. Yeah, it's as simple as that. If you want to see people doing protests and actually fighting against their football club, go and look at Newcastle. Go and look at Liverpool when they were walking out on the 77th minute because they were putting the prices up to 77 quid. Yeah, go and have a look at Blackpool. Yeah, when they're throwing tennis balls on the pitch. Every single one of them fans threw a tennis ball on the pitch. Comes to Arsenal, oh no, you can't do that. We're classy Arsenal. You can't say that. Classy Arsenal was left at Highbury, my friends. So there we go. Anyway, I'm going to do 3 more comments and I'm going to get myself out of here. But I will be back at 8:45 for the watch along. I hope we sign Benteke so we look like a Banter FC. Bro, we're Banter FC already. Yeah, don't worry. I'll give you a few more names if you want some, bro. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Yeah, man, big up the 446. We're getting back to some level of normality, man. It used to be 1,000. Then the pandemic struck and the views just went whoosh, see you later, baby. But yeah, we are starting to get back to some level of normality on the figures now. So big up everyone who has stuck around. And I do appreciate that, man. The subs have gone up quite a lot through this pandemic. The content's been there day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out. I ain't stopped. I've still been working, and I refuse to stop, man. I'm just going to keep going and going and going. So big up everyone who has subscribed during the pandemic. Big up everyone who subscribed in total, and big up everyone who's stuck around and watched all the videos and all that. I appreciate that, man. Big up my girl Melina. When's the next members stream? What day is it today? Thursday. Probably tomorrow, darling. Probably tomorrow. Level 2 will be tomorrow, 7 o'clock. I think. What day is it? Yeah, it's Thursday today. Let me double check on that. But more than likely tomorrow. But I'll let you know, yeah? If it's not tomorrow, it'll be Saturday. And then the level 3 will be Sunday. So yeah, I'll keep you posted on that one, yeah? Big up, Sufyan. Yeah, come on, bruv. All day long, man. All day long. I can taste some of your mum's cooking as well. Because I know your mum cooks good food, bruv. You told me the other day. Chances on Havertz joining Arsenal? 0. There we go. If we sold Aubameyang, Lacko and Bellerin and got a proper CM party in Jovic, that would be good business. Thank you very much. You see the bigger picture, my friend. And on that note, I'm getting myself out of it. So thank you very much to everyone who has watched live on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitch. Download HOTMIC. We're over 400 people on that now. Like I said, you probably won't be able to sync up tonight because I'm watching it on beIN Sport and it's on Premier Sport. So you probably won't be able to do that. But Sky Sports and BT Sport, when the Premier League comes back, every single game you can sync up with me. You get real stadium fan noise. And it's absolutely free. So go and follow me on that. Use my code. I get paid. Then follow me. Happy days. Big up to all of you real ones. I'm out of here. I'll see you at 8:45 for the watch along, baby. Laters, peeps.